George Clooney was enraged with an article about his Lebanese fiancée. In 2014, a British tabloid crossed the line. The Daily Mail published a report about Amal Alamuddin. Amal was George Clooney's fiancée at the time. They married later that same year. The article claimed that Amal's mother was against the wedding. It was supposedly for religious reasons. Amal's mother was identified as Druze. She is in fact Palestinian Jordanian. Clooney doesn't normally react to such pieces, but this time, he couldn't help himself. Clooney published a lengthy statement addressed to the Mail. He called the story completely fabricated.
It says Amal's mother has been telling half of Beirut that she's against the wedding. It says they joke about traditions in the Druze religion that end up with the death of the bride. Let me repeat that. The death of the bride.
Then he went on to refute it, point by point.
None of the story is factually true. Amal's mother is not Druze. She has not been to Beirut since Amal and I have been dating, and she is in no way against the marriage.
Clooney cited other idiotic stories concocted by the Mail. One article claimed that Amal was pregnant. Another said their wedding would take place on the set of Downton Abbey. A third said Clooney was running for political office.
They sit at their computers and invent it.
Clooney said what angered him the most was the irresponsibility.
I'm the son of a newsman. I accept the idea that freedom of speech can be an inconvenience to my private life from time to time.
But this, Clooney said, went beyond harmless. Many publications picked up the story.
We have family members all over the world.
Clooney said,
the idea that someone would inflame any part of that world for the sole reason of selling papers should be criminal.
The Daily Mail retracted the article. They even published a half-hearted apology. Amal Clooney has often had to deal with biased reporting. She's a practicing human rights lawyer, yet her professional achievements are often overlooked. In 2015, the Associated Press referred to her as the actor's wife, but the story was actually about her court case. Clooney was defending 3 jailed journalists. The Clooney's feud with the Daily Mail didn't stop either. In 2021, George Clooney wrote another open letter. He asked the tabloid to stop publishing his twins' photos. Amal and George welcomed a boy and a girl in 2017. They prefer to keep their kids out of the spotlight. Clooney outlined the reasons for this anonymity.
I am a public figure and accept the oftentimes intrusive photos as part of the price to pay for doing my job. Our children have made no such commitment. The nature of my wife's work has her confronting and putting on trial terrorist groups, and we take as much precaution as we can to keep our family safe. We cannot protect our children if any publication puts their faces on their cover. We have never sold a picture of our kids. We are not on social media and never post pictures because to do so would put their lives in jeopardy. Not paranoid jeopardy, but real-world issues with real-world consequences.
The Mail has begun blurring the kids' faces after the letter.